So, Bubba, as I have continued the quarantine, it's always fun to love the audience. Thank y'all so much. Love you. Information overload. Information overload. Had to push away from text and emails and social media because it can be a little overwhelming out there. It can. And my favorite is the ongoing discussion of the various days. This has become the thing now. So you got COVID. Yeah, what day is it? COVID day 8. Oh gosh, day 8. Watch out for day 8. Then you have somebody tell you, you'll know pretty much how it's going to be from day 8 to 10. Somebody else text, email you, hey, how you doing about day 6? Day 6 is big. I don't know. What day? What is it? What day is it?
Well, Rick, I'm going to ask the stupid question. Where do you start counting from?
Well, Bubba, God love you. Isn't that a good question? And it's been one. Here's what and look, of course, and this is good news for my case. It's good news, all good news, and hopefully it will continue to be good news, Lord willing. But mine has been a little more difficult because my symptoms have been mild and at times almost none. So I think talking to our doctor who had a terrible time with it, he said he was sick and violently sick so fast that for him it was easy to know where he was. And he said, all right, so you were exposed how many days ago? Well, I can narrow that down pretty good because I only saw Boomer 2 days, Thanksgiving and Friday. So I either caught it on Thanksgiving or I caught it on Friday when we were hunting, one of the two. So that means that I would be at 7 was Thursday or Friday. So what am I at, 11, somewhere in there, or 10? I'm at 10. I'm at day 11 today of exposure. And then he said, well, when did symptoms start? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, you talking about when I felt like I had a cold? And he goes, yeah, we got to go with something. And I'm like, Sunday, and so he was like, all right, well, let's start counting from Sunday. And so we're counting from Sunday. Counting from Sunday, I would be on day 8 and then 9, 10 Wednesday, and then back on Thursday. But overall, if you get to exposure, I'm going to come back somewhere around that 12 to 14 mark. So, it's very difficult to follow. From what I've gathered, they'd like for you they'll kind of start counting from symptoms. But if you don't have a lot of symptoms,
kind of hard to tell, and
you can't really document when that was. So they basically, I said, you tell me when I should go back to work. And he said, if you don't have any more trouble than you're having now, you can go back to work Thursday. So that's where we're headed.
And to your point, Rick, and this is what I'm having a hard time getting my kids to understand is the minute one of somebody else in the house gets it, all of our clocks start over. Yeah. Right? They don't seem to understand that. And
right. You don't get to escape. You just go again.
Yeah. I hate to say it. Having it is probably the easiest, clearest road.
Yeah.
It's exposed. It gets real difficult.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I've lost my taste and smell. And of course, thanks for all the emails on those. 3 months into it, still can't taste, still can't smell.
Yep.
So never return, but somehow Chubbalicious works around it because it didn't do anything to keep me from not being hungry.
Yeah.
I talked to Bubba, to one of our guys that we know yesterday, and he goes, yeah, I just don't, I just can't hardly eat because I can't taste anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm still eating. It's but anyway, so I forget it though. I forget that I can't smell or taste, because if you can't smell, you don't really know it. Because how many times do you really need to smell?
Right.
I mean, not a lot. I mean, the taste you remember more than the smell, because if you're not smelling anything, then you don't know it. You don't know there's something you're supposed to smell. Yeah. There's no way to know. Mm-hmm. If you're a dog, that'd be very difficult because they need to smell all the time.
Right. Well, I don't think I'm smelling. You don't go, exactly. Yeah, I smell. You just go, ooh, that smells bad. It's like it only hits you at certain times.
So Sherry, has been, she's just been taking care of me. And like she did with Brody, and she's doing fine and all that. So she decided, that we were going to have some coffee, and so she wanted to put some flavors in it, and all that. And she said, here, I want you to try this. I want you to try this eggnog kind of coffee. Now she keeps forgetting too that I can't taste, and so do I. Okay, so she gives it to me, and you talk about for a moment where I just had this. It just dawned on me, and we got to laughing. She goes, "What do you think?" I said, you know what? I don't like it. It wasn't what I thought it would be. And she goes, but you liked the other day when we did that peppermint chocolate thing. I said, now I got to tell you something. This don't taste anywhere near as good as that. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, frankly, it's bland. I don't even taste eggnog in this. And all of a sudden I stopped. I said, wait a minute. I can't taste anything.
Hold the phone.
Wait a minute, Sherry, I'm sorry. All coffee's the same to me now. I said, look, I don't even put anything in it anymore because I'm like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I might as well just go. I might as well just go for the caffeine.
Right.
I mean, Greg can be proud of me. I don't put anything in my coffee anymore.
Hey, finally a man.
But guys, but Greg, you understand? We got into a deep discussion of her being almost offended. So you don't like that? And I'm like, I don't. I got to tell you, when I said I got to tell you, it's a little bland.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden it hit me. I stopped. I said, wait a minute. I can't taste anything.
Yeah, everything's bland, right?
Yeah.